Hello, everyone, and my cat. Damn. Let's try that again. Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Still. We don't have really a name for it because everything we think of is taken. As usual, if you are watching this on Twitch, which I don't believe anyone is currently, the rule is simply no rules lawyering. I don't play by the rules 100% of the time. Rules as written are rarely followed here, as I'm sure everyone else in the chat DMs will agree with. So, picking up from last session, after having a conversation with Quirin's mother, Banoon, Quirin learned that his entire home of Teaguker, had been raided and destroyed by a band of orcs from the mountains. And Banoon was the only survivor. She had been seeking Quirin out in order to inform him that he was one of the two last of his tribe, bestow upon him a very, very magical mantle that made Alastor's pants a little bit tighter. Case in point. You all decide to bed down for the night and rest. My cat is screaming! You all decide to bed down for the night, and waking up in the morning, you learned that it was the day of burial for the two individuals who had passed away the previous evening. Going to the aptly named Bone Orchard, you found the entire town gathered, and you witnessed a ritual where the bodies were placed vertically around the base of a tree, and their possessions were laid in the base. However, halfway through the ceremony, the children who had been sent to go swimming up at a nearby lake came running down the hill screaming about some form of witch. Being the mighty heroes that you are, you decided to head up the hill and confront this evildoer. An evildoer familiar to the druid of the party, Zaz. After some very confusing to some but harsh words to other, including Zaz being repeatedly called the Garbage Man. With great swiftness, the enemy was taken down, but not without doing a fair amount of damage to the party. You rescued the small albino child of Vandra and led her back to the town, who applauded your bravery. Which was then followed by a rousing speech from Alastor, telling everyone to get the fuck out of town and that they need to leave, which was not well met by the townsfolk, who pretty much decided to resume their ceremony. While this was all going on, Quirin, you were whispered to by a voice from a tree behind you. Once again encountering the Aarakocra Cooper, who asked you to make a distraction so he could steal a large sack of gems sitting at the base of the tree, formerly of the possessions of Cassie the Carver. Following his instructions, you provided the distraction. Cooper swooped in, took the bag of gems, and promptly disappeared without the promised split of the cut. The town, having run from your spiritual weapon, Quirin, left the five of you standing alone in the orchard. You watched the gnolls that you had encountered previously come and start scavenging what they could, including the one gnoll who was missing an arm had found a piece of a statue that he looked to affix to himself. As you stood there discussing your next move, the clouds began to cover the sunlight, and the sun started disappearing behind the trees, casting a shadow over the orchard. As it got darker and darker, you began to hear a woman crying, and that is where we pick up tonight. So, as you stand there, the clouds kind of cover over the sun just briefly. At this point, it's about 11:30 in the morning, so it's not nighttime. The clouds kind of cover over the sun, and you begin to hear the sound of a woman crying slowly raise in volume, becoming louder and louder and louder as the orchard gets darker and darker from the shadow. And you begin to watch as a mist begins to rise from the base of the orchard. Devil's Advocates, what would you like to do?
Does anyone hear that? Or is it just me? Am I going crazy in this stupid town?
We hear it. I think we should leave.
Agreed.
Also, what was the whole bit about with your spiritual weapon?
Oh, Cooper wanted to take the gems.
Oh, Christ.
You
Okay.
He said he would share.
get any?
Well, obviously not. He did not come back.
I hate
Good
it.
Lord.
Well, I suppose if everybody wants to leave, do we have any gold to spend? Well, we don't. They don't even take gold. Do we have anything to trade before we get out of this wretched place? Do we even care about this crying woman?
Not really. But we
Yeah,
have to
but
stay
guys.
for a bit longer. The trade is tomorrow morning.
I think we could all use a rest.
I mean, is anybody else curious? I'm a bit hurt, and I know that
I'm gonna just start
Zaz is-
walking away.
Okay.
that answers our
Yeah.
question. Let's go.
Okay. So, following Quirin's lead, you all begin to head back through the orchard, and you're a fair distance in. And as you turn and walk, whoever's the last one to leave, you notice the sun kind of starts coming out, and the sound of the woman crying begins to fade down, and the mist itself vanishes with the sun. It's very strange. It's a very supernatural looking thing. It's the mist itself was not natural. You get the feeling. So walking back through the orchard, it takes some time, and once the sun now beating down on you, you begin to hear the gnolls kind of as they're picking away and grabbing things, and the sound dampens as you come closer to the town. And as you get closer to the town, you can kind of hear the townsfolk kind of chattering on the edge of town, trying to figure out what had happened. And as you get closer and closer, though the volume of the voices raises, the amount of voices begins to disperse, and you kind of get the feeling that everyone's like, okay, that was great funeral, everybody. Let's just call it a day. Everyone back to work. The end. Walking into town, you notice that the town itself seems very dead. Whereas usually there was people outside getting things together and gathering resources. It seems today that everyone's in their homes, and the town is almost completely silent.
This isn't it at all. I mean, I suppose that they did just go through a bunch of shit and a bunch of people died, but let's just go rest up. What do you guys think?
Before
I'm
we
not going to
do,
bother asking any questions.
we need to find Laurel,
Who?
one of the people that was attacked during these. Were they the giant frog things?
The slags?
Yes.
Oh, right. I don't know that.
Actually, you
Oh,
know
yeah,
what,
yeah.
Zane, make an Arcana check.
Banoon last time explained it to us.
Oh, that's right, she
Yes,
did too.
yes.
Yeah, you would know that they were called slads. That is correct. So yeah, Zane, you know that they are called slads. Thank you for
Okay.
reminding me there.
I mean, why do we care about this woman? She's disappeared just like a bunch of people in this town. I'm with Quirin. Let's get the fuck out of here.
It's too late for that. We need to grab Laurel, because if we leave her, she will turn into a slad, just like I will.
Couldn't we just kill her?
Do you plan to kill me as well?
No, I like you.
Well then, that means we'll have to come back to here eventually, and then kill her. We could kill her now, it'd save some time, but who's to say?
Do we
All
have
in
to kill
favor?
her? Is there any other way? We could send her. We could tell her what's going to happen, and with her own common sense, she might flee the city.
Yes, but she has to get to, my mother was saying, a large city with a better priest. Because I cannot heal myself, and she probably does not have money to heal herself.
Well, let's go let her know at the very least, and then we can kill her if.
So, a larger city, is that like, what, Beach Castle or Redwater maybe? Or are we talking Dragon Tail?
Dragon Tail most likely, but there is the other one across the bay. The one before Walden.
That, just for those who aren't looking at the map, he's referring to Redwater, saying you would know this.
Yes.
That's quite the hike, unless we charter a ship across. How do we know how long it takes before this actually happens?
No. My mother
Well,
would
it's a
know,
bit of
but I don't know whether she or not to.
It's a bit of a crapshoot, isn't it? Like, why don't we just find her, I suppose, and tell her to get the hell out of town and then leave?
Just like you did with everyone else.
Okay, that's a bit of a.
Is there like a towns guard outpost in this city somewhere?
This particular town, Mo, is so small that you kind of get the feeling that they don't really want to spare the 2 guards it would take to guard it. You kind of get the idea that if trouble comes up, that they just kind of handle it themselves.
Well,
Excuse me. So I assume you're all talking and walking back to the tavern?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
So by this
surely
point... Go ahead.
Surely the tavern keeper should know where we could find her. She was a local.
So as you say this, Mo, you all walk up to the Will-o'-the-Wisp Tavern. And as you say this sentence, there's a loud bang, crash, and "Rah!" as Karamat is just hurled out the front door. Just like completely chucked, door off the hinges. He kind of lands on his back, goes, "Okay, yep. Oh, she doesn't want to be cut off. All right." Oh, he kind of sits up and goes, "Oh, yeah, you're back. Good. Can you guys deal with your friend, please?"
Big Goliath like me.
Uh-huh.
My mother.
Oh, yeah, well, I don't really care. She's having a little bit too much of the cider. Oh, and apparently you can't cut her off. Oh. Oh.
Do you want help up, sir?
No, I'm good. Plus, to be perfectly honest, I should just get out of town, right?
You know where everybody lives, right?
For the most part. I can kind of point you in a direction.
Where could we find Laura?
That's a good question. She's kind of a, what do you call them? Herbologist? She kind of just wanders through the woods throughout the day, just picking flowers and the like. If you're really looking for her, I couldn't tell you her exact location, but you'll be able to find her tomorrow. Big stand, bright, lots of bees. But in the meantime, if you could please remove your points to you, Quern, your mother, much
Sure.
appreciated.
Okay. Sure.
Alright, don't know what that means, but okay. So he just kind of sits there for a second, he gets back up, he goes, "Alright! Back to the old grindstone," aptly, and he kind of walks into the tavern there, looks at the door on the ground, and goes, just kind of walks in.
Follow, man.
Okay.
Well,
Everyone else just going into the tavern?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, walking into the tavern, you see Banoon, Quirn, your mother, just sitting there full, like, what can be described as, what's the term? Man-spreading?
Mm-hmm.
Gesundheit. Just full on, like, legs apart, arm up on one chair, big tankard another, head's kind of doing the bob. She goes, she's, like, mumbling incoherently. She's, like, pointing to the chair in front of her.
No. You said you saw someone dead, yes? When you drank the
Yes.
cider? Yes. Great.
And then she kind of turns over to the next chair and goes, he's a good boy. Kind of eventually turns and goes, Gwen! We were just talking.
I'm gonna walk over, put my hand on her shoulder, and cast Lesser Restoration.
She kind of pukes in her mouth. Eyes get big, swallows it back down. Tastes much better going down than does coming back up.
I would imagine so. Have not tried.
She kind of opens her eyes. She goes, "Oh, that's good stuff. Did you win?"
With a little bit of problems, but yes.
Good.
I'm gonna try and
So-
slowly take the mug from her hand.
She kind of gives a bit of a you know what? Make a strength check. Let's do contested strength throws. Oh shit! Okay. Go ahead and make just a general strength check for me there, Corin.
Yeah, just gotta remember the fucking shortcuts.
-5.
Wait, is your strength a -5?
No.
It's like, holy fuck.
20.
She gives it up without much of a fight, because she rolled a natural 3. I think I'm going to go to bed.
That would be for the best.
It's early, but I hear tomorrow there is a market. Perhaps I can grab some more and be on my way to the mountains. But I will make my way upstairs. And with that, she kind of stands up and heads up the stairs. And Karamat's back behind the bar, and you kind of hear him under his breath, like, "Damn good thing she's going to fucking bed. I'd fucking get her. I swear to God." Just kind of, that I'll fucking show you. Kind of talk under his breath. With that, it's just Karamat, and the tavern is fairly empty.
Why don't we take a table over there? Are you guys staying around for a while, or have you got other pressing business than to sit down and talk with me?
So far, nothing. You have to wait a day.
If we got time to burn, I'm gonna go rest up.
Yeah, me too.
I was going to try and talk to you specifically, Zaz, but I'm sure it can wait till tomorrow.
Yep.
Good afternoon, good night. I'm not quite sure what.
It's only about noon at this point. But Zaz looks pretty rough.
Yeah.
Like he ain't looking too good. Like some of the fungus is kind of pushed down and stuff. Like Zaz has had a rough fucking day. Excuse me. Okay, so who's going upstairs and taking a rest?
Me.
You,
Me.
Zane. Okay,
What time is it?
noon.
It's noon.
Sure, I'll go to bed.
Okay.
The
I've
music
seen better
stopped at
days.
the perfect time.
Going to
I
bed.
love this. I'm gonna go to bed as well, and Alastor staying downstairs
Yeah.
after he said he wanted to talk.
I
Okay.
suppose it's just me and Karamat. God lord. Can I get a cider, please?
Yep, sure, right away. He kind of puts the cider down. The rest of you, and Alastor, we will get to you.
Yeah.
The rest of you, as you're heading upstairs, the first one up is Zaz. Zaz, as you kind of turn the corner of the stairs up to your room, Banoon is standing there, and she's got a little bag in her hand. She goes, "Where is my son?"
He's coming up here right behind me, I think? I don't know, he's not in this room.
Oh shit. She kind of looks behind you and sees and goes, "Whatever your little bag of rocks is, uncomfortable." She kind of throws it at you and just it kind of lands in your chest and kind of goes back to your room and lays down.
And what did I get?
So, what I'm going to have you put down is you have 2 rubies worth 50 gold pieces.
Yep.
3 emeralds worth 100 gold pieces. 1 diamond worth 250 gold pieces.
Ah,
And another diamond worth 300 gold pieces.
perfect.
And then I assume all of you head up to bed. Any of you have anything you wish to do before you bed down for the night?
Not really.
No.
I can contact my familiar, right?
Yeah, you're within range, yeah.
Can I like desummon him from my range?
Yeah, you can from that range, yeah, you can poof him and poof him into the room with you if you like.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, there's like kind of snap and out in the outhouse, because you can kind of see it from one of the toilets. You hear a boom, like a little little bubble, and then he's desummoned. You wish to summon him back in the room?
Yep.
So with a and then a satisfying splat on the floor, now sitting in front of you is impeccably clean, but this semi-translucent 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot gelatinous cube that just kind of shudders. It's not really saying anything, or it can't make a facial expression, but
I'm gonna like head pat the cube as best as I can, without just slapping the cube.
Good cue.
And I'm gonna position him to kind of be like a doorstop, like just right there against the door.
okay. Jordan,
Mm.
are you wearing gloves or anything?
Yeah.
Okay, because if so, that was going to be 1 point of damage for touching the cube. I'm just. Oh, I'm out.
He bites.
I love
Okay,
my little
yeah,
acid boy.
You kind of put him in front of the door and just kind of slides over real easy. It's like pushing an ice cube across more ice, just very smooth. You notice that the floor, which had a typical like grime and a little bit of discoloration, there's this snail trail of just perfectly now freshly stripped ash wood where it was, and it just kind of shudders happily.
Does that smear, like the stuff that clears the wood, that's gone now?
Yep.
It's not like a residue that keeps burning through with like alien blood or anything. It's
No,
good?
no, it's just on the cube and it just absorbs the dirt as it goes.
Okay, I want to go to sleep and I want to have the cube there as like a doorstop.
Yep.
But if I leave it there, is it gonna like break the floor?
No,
No, that'd be cool.
it only really. I mean,
Like it's just the top level grime.
yeah, it's top level grime, and like if you were to leave them there for like a month, yes,
Okay.
but like overnight, nah. It's just gonna clean off a little bit of dirt.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Anyone
Yeah,
else
I'm
have
gonna
any? Anybody else have any pre-nighttime rituals that they want to do? Quirin doing the obvious.
Oh, my mother's gonna be up there, so no. Just
Okay.
slumping against the door.
Okay. All right. So Alastor, alone in the tavern. Karamat kind of brings over the tankard, and he kind of sits across from you. Kind of looks at you for a second. He goes, "So, where are you from?"
Originally, I'm from Eastcliff. And I've been adventuring for quite a while.
Oh, they have a soap factory in Eastcliff.
That they do.
So a
if
lot
I
of
remember
soap boxes there.
Listen, from the experiences in my life, it's keep yourself safe and your family, and you can do this anywhere.
Well, let me give you a little bit of lesson on the country living, as I'm sure you city people call it. places aren't always the safest. People die. However, the one thing, and I'm sure you can appreciate this, is people have pride in their work and in their homes. And to insult their home and tell them to leave their work, I heard some rumblings. Not many are overly happy with what you had to say to them there, especially at two people's funeral.
Oh yeah.
Maybe there'd be less funerals if you weren't in the fucking woods, surrounded by nothing but garbage ghosts.
Where do you think all your wood comes from there in Eastcliff? We have a logging camp. Good wood. People are here to support their families, and we don't deal with the gold, we deal with it on trade. Prevents inner city crime, especially so far removed from other civilization. We can take care of ourselves. And, if I do recall, those giant frog things didn't come from an artifact made in Ashbourne.
I suppose you're correct.
I know I'm correct, that's why I said it.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to give you trouble. I'm not trying to scold you. But from how you talk and from how you act, I get the feeling that you're not used to the word no.
I've rarely had to say no to myself. Very often.
Well,
I usually say yes to where I'm guided. That's
sometimes it's better in life to just say no. Boom.
Karamat, just give me my cider and leave me alone.
Your cider's right in front of me. You can grab it whenever you want. I thought the Dungeon Master told you that. That was completely meta, and I do apologize. Alright, well, I would highly suggest offering, if you're staying for the market tomorrow, which I highly suggest, there's some really great stuff. If you're staying for the market tomorrow, maybe offer a bit more than you think stuff's worth. Just a bit of friendly advice. As always, food will be served shortly. It's lunchtime. Not sure why all your friends went to bed so damn early. You guys must have
Because
had
we were out saving your sorry asses.
Mm-hmm. From what Avandra was saying to everyone there, it sounds like what you were saving our sorry asses from recognized one of you guys.
I mean, that is true, yes.
Huh. Well, thank you for saving us from the trouble you brought.
I really hope that wretched bird comes and takes every last worthless thing that you guys have.
That wretched bird is a well-paying customer, and I like him very much.
I hate this fucking town.
You're
and I'll take that cider and just go upstairs.
Okay, just heading to bed. All right. So, this is very interesting.
I've never felt so personally attacked in my entire life.
That's a good thing, because I was attacking you personally.
If you want a dragonborn, I'd fucking kill you right now. I swear to God.
Swear to me. Okay. Alright, so as you all bed down, and it takes some of you a little bit longer to fall asleep, so I'm going to say you're all asleep by 1 p.m. You're all in bed super early. Banoon, out like a fucking light, she snores like sawing logs, like
Yep.
just just unpleasant. So Quirin, you have a little bit of trouble falling asleep, but then
I almost died today. I'm out.
Yeah, instinct kind of takes you and you pass out. Now, most of you sleep a solid 12 hours. With the exception of one of you. Zane.
Oh, fuck!
Son of a bitch! Alright. In the middle of the night, there's suddenly a and there's something heavy on your chest.
Oh, God.
As you open your eyes, the book that seems to be appearing whenever it wishes to speak with you is now in front of you.
Alright, I'll crack open the book.
Okay. So as you open up the book, again, the book is blank. And the words begin to appear. Kind of, again, think Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter, Voldemort's Diary type idea. And the book says, I thought I told you to kill her.
I think to myself, and without saying anything, I think it, obviously instead of saying it, I think say, what is the point if she's just going to march to her death?
As you say that, the words appear underneath the words that had previously appeared, but appear in a purple coloring, as opposed to the black ink before.
Okay.
Almost creating like a transcript, like a script. Underneath it says, perhaps there are those among us who do not wish her coming to the mountains.
I sigh very heavily, and I kind of usher the book to say anything more, or else I'm going to just close it.
Okay, as you go to slam the book shut, as you go to just naturally kind of haphazardly close the book, there's resistance. And the book isn't closing. It kind of sits in your hands, and as you go to put it down, it doesn't leave your hands. It's almost like it's a solid piece of stone that's molded to your hands. The text comes up again. If you do not wish to kill her, convince her to not come to the mountains.
How am I supposed to do that?
The book responds, you're a clever one. That's how you found me. Consequences as they are. Your friend, this is still, it's all one, almost a run-on sentence. Your friend, the cleric, will help your cause if you ask him.
Okay.
As he goes to close the book again, it kind of half closes and it opens up again, as if it's almost like someone turning back around and going, oh yeah, one more thing. The book then says, you've served me well in the past. You've removed the thorn that was Razzie Martinson from my side. If you encounter another one of us, simply tell them my name, and they will help you.
What's your name? You haven't told me any of that.
2 words appear, connected by a hyphen. Vroth Kuhn. For those taking notes, that's VROTH hyphen KHUN. And as those,
Does it close?
as you close the book, it goes, Dave the Barbarian sound vanishes.
Oh, there's lightning out, Tanner.
Is there?
Yeah, I just saw it.
Neat.
Spooky.
Spooky. And with that, Zaz, almost unnaturally, Zane. Bleh. Your names both start with the same kind of syllable. Zane, you almost instantly fall back asleep as if it was all a dream.
Okay.
Zaz.
Mm.
In the middle of the night, you're awoken by a crash in your room. As you look over, the cube is slightly shifted and is kind of like, instead of where it should be a cube, it's now almost like a parallelogram. And it looks like it's leaning on a chest of drawers, and it's knocked a small trinket off of the cabinet, and it's landed on top of this gelatinous parallelogram, and is slowly dissolving into the cube.
Was it the trinket? Was the trinket mine?
No, it was just like, hotel decoration.
Oh,
Yeah, like a candlestick.
whatever.
Yeah, just kind of woke you up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of. Well, how long ago is this since I started sleeping? Because I only need 4 hours.
Mm-hmm. I'd say at this point, it's been about the 4-hour point.
Okay. I'm gonna go downstairs,
Okay.
down to the bar area. I'm gonna get some food.
All right. Heading down to the bar area. It's again fairly empty. Karamat's kind of washing a thing. He goes, "Oh, hello. You're looking a lot better than you did when you came in here. You elf types don't really need to sleep, do you?"
It's not really sleeping. It's more just kind of like concentrated waiting.
Huh. I'll have to learn that sometime. That's an interesting way of putting that. Zaz,
Mhm.
as you're walking down the stairs, and Karamat says that, you're about halfway down the stairs, you swear, from one of the rooms you hear a just vaguely.
Like a
Like a book slamming and then vanishing very quickly.
oh, so something just like coming and then going.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna worry about it. Not my business.
All right. Karamat looks at you and goes, "I can make you something to eat. No one's really going to be here tonight. With the market tomorrow morning, everyone's focused on finishing what they've got to sell and make their livelihoods and such. So, you're
Yeah, if it's not out of your way, I could definitely go for some food.
all right. Tonight we've got. Let's see what I got on stock here. I can get you some chicken. I have a nice arugula salad. We have a cream of mushroom soup.
Let's go with that last one there.
All right. Looks at you for a second. He goes, "Oh, hey, I'm funny. All right, yeah." She just kind of walks to the back, brings it out. It's a fair-sized bowl, like maybe like one of those miniature salad bowls. It's a fair amount of soup. Just hands it. Goes, "Oh, there you go."
Cool. Just gonna find a spot, sit down, and enjoy my soup.
All right. And then what are you gonna do for the next 4 hours? Sorry, 8 hours while everyone else sleeps.
Do they need 8 for a full rest?
Some of them do.
Oh, sorry, 8. Yeah.
8 in total, yeah. So 4.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say because of the time, another maybe 5 hours for some people, for everyone to be up.
There's only one way to and from the rooms, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chill around in the bar area, just kind of like kill time.
Okay. Alrighty. So, at approximately 9:30, you all awaken from your slumber. Banoon, out like a fucking light. Like, she's done for the day, Quirin.
Mm-hmm.
You're all up. You've had a long rest. It's 9 p.m. What would you all like to do?
I'm going to get up and then go and knock on Zane's door.
As you walk to Zane's door, you hear a Zane, there's a knock at your door.
Come in?
We turn, enter, close the door behind me. There is something I wish to speak to you of.
Yeah, me too. You first.
I know that we have never gotten along. I don't like things inside of my head, and it made me very angry, and since then, things have happened. A lot has happened.
Yeah, of course.
But I want you to know that I am here as your companion to help on this adventure. And I know that you wanted to go to Walden before you came down here, and your book said otherwise for you to change. I know that you are tied to that book in various ways.
About that book, it's saying some pretty weird stuff to me. And, God, how do I put this? It wants me... jeez, I don't know. Forget I said anything.
Alright, I was going to ask what it wanted for you down here to see if we could leave very early or not, but alright.
Matters not to me. It has no real pull in my life. It's just a book, right?
Your book is tied to things that are far beyond our imagination. Alright.
Well, what about you? What of your mother?
You will go off to die. There is not much I can say to do that. He is bullheaded, strong.
But you care about your mother. You obviously don't want her to die.
I do not wish her to die, but every time she would go out and fight, every time she would go out for battle, there was always that risk. No, she will die soon. And I want to have her in my life as much as I can, but there has always been that knowing of her death.
I think what my book was trying to tell me is that something in the mountains isn't good for your mother, and I would like you to assist me in convincing her not to go there. I don't think it would be safe.
I have already tried that, but why is your book speaking of my mother?
I'd like to know the same thing. I have no idea. I wish not to prod, obviously, but it's mentioned your mother.
It wants you to convince her to leave. Was there anything else it has said?
I guess going to the mountains is not safe for your mother. It's not a good idea. I would like to, in your mother's name, I'd like to keep her safe, and I'm sure you would too.
Can I roll an insight check on this?
Michelle, deception check. Queer, an insight check.
Okay.
I was waiting for one of you to
Yep.
say insight. Oh shit,
Ooh.
Zane. Oh,
Oh, you little!
Whoa.
I'm
Burn.
a nasty boy.
Current. She seems like she's being pretty honest. Zane is being honest.
No. Alright. If you believe it is the best interest for her to not go there, we will try today. I don't know when during the market, because I believe she wants to leave afterwards, but we will try.
Okay.
For
Thank
now,
you.
I do not know. It is a very strange path we are on.
I would agree.
Thank you.
I kind of scratch my head, kind of like it's an awkward conversation to have.
I'm gonna nod a few times and then just sneak out the door again.
Okay. All right. Mo and Alastor, at this point you're awake.
Go downstairs, grab something to eat.
Okay. At this point, same Alastor. Sorry, I interrupted you there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you head downstairs. You see Zaz. Zaz, I assume you're done your soup. Did you go back for seconds or anything?
I went back for seconds. Now that I see people coming that I recognize, I'm gonna order a ale. One of the whatchamacalls.
Those ciders.
Yeah.
All right. You grab a corpse fruit cider. Alastor and Mo, you head downstairs. I assume you grab a table near Zaz. Zane and Quirin, are you both coming down the stairs as well?
I'm coming down. I don't know if he was following me.
Okay. May I just say this music was perfect for that conversation.
It really was.
My God, that was really good. I was sitting here with a big grin on my face. Good job, guys. And Zane, you were heading downstairs too?
Yes.
Okay. Head downstairs. Join Zaz at the table, and Karamat goes, "Oh, you guys are up early. 8. You know what? I'm trying to combine the words early and late. Not working in the brain here. Food, ale. You know, zombie. You did kind of clean up my sewer.
Food, small amount.
Small amount of food." Pointing to each of you going through for your orders.
I could go for some food.
Food. Points to you,
Whatever
Mo.
you.
Food.
Points to you, Alastor.
Yes, I suppose some food is in order.
Ah.
And...
Crow for the paladin. All right.
Do we have to stay for this stupid parade?
Parade?
It's not a
Parade,
parade.
festival, whatever you want to call
It's
it.
a market.
It's literally a farmer's market.
I thought someone said it was a festival.
It's kind of a festival. It's pretty big. Everyone's part of it. Travelers are probably on their way here now. So he goes to the back.
Travel here. I don't understand why. God, I could. This town is the size of some houses in Dragon Tale.
Accurate. So actually, surprisingly accurate. Good job. Good call. After a couple minutes, Karamat comes back, and there's he didn't really know exactly what you guys wanted. You just said food. So there's some pieces of chicken, some thighs, and some drumsticks and stuff. There's a bowl of salad, and then there's a pot of this grayish, fantastic smelling soup. Smells kind of like Zaz.
That smells
The way you
fantastic.
said, yeah.
Damn it.
We
Letting
all
it
smell
down.
terrible right now. We have not bathed in weeks.
I know you haven't.
That's why I was kind of just like, man, anything that smells like me.
Cream of honestly, if cream of mushroom soup, great smell for food, bad smell for person.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in all fairness, for the fungal wizard, I don't think you can smell any worse with time.
That's very fair. That's a very fair statement.
So, Zaz, you had some inkling of what that blood witch? Oh, no, that was.
The lady in red, I suppose.
Before we do this, can I actually call for a little break? I have to use the bathroom.
I'd say now would be an excellent point for a break, everyone. So we'll take our. So you all come downstairs. You're all sharing a meal, and Mo, you had just started speaking to Zaz.
You knew something about that. Are you guys from the same place, or?
Yes.
Fuck you. answered.
Anyone else? Just ask all your questions.
She
Do you
didn't
know
seem
that
to
person
like you.
personally?
No.
Do you know her personally? No.
What is a garbage man?
I'm gonna start drinking.
Okay.
Is there any? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
She was calling me a garbage man because it was insulting.
We figured, but is there any particular reason? Like, are you a part of a clan or a tribe or a faction or something that maybe this
Was she
person...
being racist? Was she being sexist? I don't know.
What kind of insult was it?
We're trying to get to the bottom of this.
I'm gonna drink again.
Okay. You're almost there.
Yep. Yeah, she comes from a group of bounty hunters, and they're at odds with my group.
Which is?
The garbage men?
What is a garbage man?
Well, it's more man than garbage, really, but you can't have a garbage man without the garbage, you know? I'm gonna take another drink.
All right, Zaz, con saving throw, please.
Yes!
Zaz, wisdom saving throw, please. You're currently drunk.
Oh, you're fucking right, I'm drunk.
Uh,
Wisdom saving?
Yeah, wisdom.
Tight.
Oh!
Of course, I'm not 20.
A 1, then a 20.
Wow.
Tight.
20
Yeah,
tight.
wisdom saving throws are tight. All right. Okay, you're good, Zaz. You're a little fussy, but you're good. Carry on.
Alright, so I'm drunk, but I'm not like okay.
But you're
cool.
not. Yeah, cider's not doing anything.
Okay. I'm gonna after that last drink, it's kind of like, whew. All right, next question.
What does your group do? Like, why? If they hunt people, and why would they hate your group?
Well, it's just one of many groups really to hate. I mean, they're all kind of a bunch of assholes. Another
What
group.
is the real name of your group, clan, faction?
Who us? Oh, it's it's we're the coolest. Really, we're just like we're the best.
So if you have garbage, you take the garbage?
Yeah. Well, people just leave stuff and they don't know what they're leaving. So I mean, like that's where we take advantage. People get rid of some like really good stuff.
You're a bunch of scavengers.
I mean, if you want to be rude about it, sure. I mean, might as well start calling me insults too. God. Another drink.
All right. Another drink is brought to you.
Ah, man, this certainly kicks. Any other questions?
Where are you from?
Sorry, what? Kind of dozed off there.
Where are you from?
Ravnica.
Would we know where that is?
Anyone who wants to know if they know what that is, Arcana check.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, dropped it, didn't ya? Okay.
Yeah. What I like too is that I can go with like Ravnica. Damn, Ravnica. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Come on, -1.
Okay.
13.
Okay.
18?
Woo!
Okay. Mo and Alastor, no clue. Zane, you're aware of the concept, and this is a theoretical thing that you've read about. You're aware of a theoretical concept that, in addition to the material plane that you are familiar with, that there are different ones. They often, some of them are named as they've been mentioned through various things. Ravnica is a word that you have read alongside some various other names like Greyhawk, Dragonlance, words like that. You don't exactly know where it is or what it is, but you know that it's very. What's the word I'm looking for? It's very far from like a plane standpoint.
Okay.
With dropping the big name like that, I'm gonna take a big hearty swig.
And make a wisdom saving throw because you're already drunk.
This one's not gonna be as fun. I can just call it now.
There it is.
What is with that roll?
It's either ones or 20s, boys. No in betweens.
Flipping coins.
Here's the interesting thing, though, Zaz.
Mm.
As you sit there, you kind of see various shapes around you. Not anything definitive, but you see what would be kind of considered the outlines. And as you try and focus on them, they get further away and further away. And no one of any note in your brain actually appears.
Next question. Zaz is gonna be getting like real zen all of a sudden. So go ahead.
I don't believe I've ever seen a druid of your kind. Where did you pick up this skill?
Oh,
Crap.
you've never seen a druid like me.
Ooby-doo.
How did you come to be here?
If I knew, I
Oh.
wouldn't be here anymore. Oh, it really gets up in your nose there. All right.
It's pretty
Come on.
stiff.
Yeah. Let's keep it going. You, Mo.
I've been asking you questions.
Yeah, I know. You want some too?
I suppose we're laying it all out on the table. Let's go around, I suppose.
On that note, I kind of give Kiram out one of those I need a drink salute hand gesture type thing.
Yep. He's on his way over with a pint.
When he comes over, I'm gonna do a good like lasso round the table, kind of like one for everyone.
Yep. He goes back silently. Takes him about maybe 2-3 minutes. Brings back pints for everybody.
I'm gonna give him a half-assed wave and like throw 5 silver at him.
He kind of catches it. Goes. Puts it on the bar and just kind of looks at it and goes, useless. Just walks away.
Thanks, man. Love you.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah,
how about you?
yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna point to Zane.
Oh.
What do you got for me?
So you don't know how you got here, and you don't know why you're here, do you?
I don't think any of us really know why we're here.
That hurt him.
God damn it. He's got a meme.
Hold on, I haven't seen it.
Oh, fucking perfect. Oh.
Really?
I'm gonna deadpan like a Querin. Ask me anything. Come on. Come on, guys.
You
At the tavern AMA.
you are from different place. You are here now. You are garbage man. You want to go back?
Please don't call me garbage man. It's an insult to my group.
What? Okay, what are you?
I'm a Golgari. Damn it. Sip.
Golgari. Golgari?
Golgari. 2 G's. Golgari.
I've never heard of that before. Is that what the Blood Witch was talking about? The
Kind of ties along with the never seen a druid like me part there, Slick.
So I take it that's the politically correct term for your people?
Yep, that's what our clan's called. Ugh, another drink.
I'm sorry, where did you come from again?
Ravnica.
And what's Ravnica? Like, tell us about it.
Ravnica, the city of guilds, place where I come from, Golgari tribe. We come through power any way we can. That's why we're called garbage men, because we sift through the refuse and we find things usable to build towards our needs. Big, hearty drink.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
he drinks like a dwarf.
Wow!
What the fuck?
It's either 1 to 20.
Shit.
What the hell?
Okay. Give me 2 seconds here. I gotta open up some notes.
When
Okay,
somebody real
so-
fucks up.
I have to. Like, this is the second critical fail. Like, I have to. Okay.
Like blood poisoning?
So, okay. In front of you, this time, you see the shapes kind of fade in again. And suddenly one shape really begins to kind of form. It seems almost like it's made of like cling film. It's very transparent and very faint. But you see a taller female elf of your complexion, long black hair, wearing kind of a red dress with various different accents on it. She kind of looks at you and she looks confused before she vanishes. You would make a... No, you wouldn't need to. You recognize Savra.
Who?
Savra von Savo.
The hell kind of name is that?
A wicked name.
Let me just quietly Google.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, that's where you're going.
Yeah. But then, just as you see her, vanishes.
I'm gonna kind of just like stare off in the distance, like I saw something really exciting for a split second. Like I'm stunned.
Not wanting to miss out the fun, I'm gonna take a big drink.
Okay.
I see Ian taking a drink. I'm gonna take a drink too.
I'm gonna roll
Okay.
a unicorn cigarette.
All right.
Oh no.
Just middle of the night, getting real fucked up.
All right, hasn't asked a question in a
this is
while.
the middle of the night. Then I suppose I'll join them in drink.
Yeah. Hasn't asked a question. Pretty boy, come on. I'm still here.
Are you going somewhere?
Oh yeah, I think it's all coming together now.
If memory serves me correctly, you were working with the previous employer. How did you come into that employment?
Well, I just kind of showed up in the area, asked around for who was the big head honcho guy, and seen if he had a source of income and jobs that needed to be done. Isn't it
Fair
weird
enough.
to think the reason that we all know each other is currently grazing in a field somewhere?
For reference, because this is again going on YouTube, they all met each other through a devil named Razzie Martinson or Trias and Ramis, who they turned into a goat permanently. That's what he's referring to for everybody.
The world's angriest goat.
Fuckers.
God bless true polymorph.
You seem to have opened up. Sorry, I seem to have opened up quite well with the use of liquor.
Mm-hmm.
Is this normal for you?
I don't drink often.
Are we going to have to get you loaded every time we want to talk to you?
That's the kicker. I don't want to talk a lot.
The door to the tavern opens. So as this conversation's happening, no one's come into the tavern at all. And the door opens, and for those who turn and look, what you see is the elderly elven gentleman who had conducted the ceremonies the day prior. He's kind of in a comfortable looking, not a house coat, but like a kind of like a woolen overcoat. And he kind of walks in. He goes, well, the fact that you're all still awake is beneficial to me. I hope I'm not intruding. And he kind of pulls up a chair and sits gingerly in between Zane and Quirin. I can tell by your silence. Perhaps I was interrupting something important.
Kinda.
The strange man getting very drunk.
Well, perhaps you'd like to hold off because I have an offer.
I mean, hold on. Which of us is normal? Wait, an offer?
Yes. So, Karamat informed me earlier today that he had mentioned our town's problem with spirits. And I was kind of hoping I could convince you further. You did clear out quite a bit of danger, though some of it was brought on by you. I was hoping that before you take your leave, I could convince you to help the spirit of poor Mangaline pass on to the outer planes.
You.
Quick question for the DM. Does
Yep.
Alastor know about the trouble of the spirits passing on?
No.
Okay.
Kind of looks around the table. He's just waiting for somebody to talk.
What's the rest of the deal?
So, it's been told to me that trade isn't exactly your, not exactly your preferred form of payment. And to that I say, though Ashbourne functions solely on trade, those do come through who aren't aware of that and bring coin. So the town does have a fund. And despite being lectured at their loved one's funeral, they have decided that you 5 are the most capable, and I have been authorized to dip into the town's fund and present it to you as an offer as mercenaries to kill a banshee.
How much?
I
How
tense
much
up.
are we talking?
Zane, you're tensing up?
Yep. Oh, it's raining out, Tanner. We might lose power.
Okay. If I go dark, we might lose power. We'll see.
Yep.
He kind of chuckles. He goes, "Well, it's actually quite a hefty sum. Perhaps I should ask what you would charge in hopes of saving some coin."
That's a banshee. I don't. You. Not to be rude, but you're crazy.
I know.
I look
I've
around the
heard
rest
them.
of the table, and well, they seem to be excellent craftsmen and women. Would we say we each get 1 free craft plus gold?
There is a reason why we came down here to begin with. And I point at Mao. Your weapon came from here.
It did.
Do you think that he would know anything about that?
I set it on the table.
Yes. Yes, this was in possession of one of our bladesmiths. He said he got it from the south. He unfortunately passed on, and it was placed in the orchard. Someone took it, and it has now found its way to you. One free craft. I can't speak for everyone in this town. I can only speak for myself, but I assure you the amount of gold offered is not paltry. I'm just curious as to a price you would ask.
No crafts, 2,000.
Done.
Did anyone want to counter off of that? Or
Nope. We will do 2,000 easily.
That seems fair.
2,000 gold. You kill the banshee. I only have one small request. Tonight.
Nah, expediency will cost more, my friend.
Make a persuasion check.
Can I try and help him?
What? Okay, before you make that roll, Zaz, what are you saying before I decide if you're helping him or making this bad?
Yeah, we were kind of in a conversation here.
Just
Persuasion
drunk as
check.
shit.
Persuasion check with disadvantage now. Because you're being rude.
God damn it.
Both helps.
So
So-
17.
2,500.
Does anybody have any qualms
That
with
sounds
that?
fair. Let's not push our luck. God only knows we're crazy for even doing this. But then, we've done a lot of fucking outrageous things.
I'm gonna finish my drink and stand up.
Make a dexterity saving throw. Natural 1.
It's either that or a 20 so far.
Yeah, so far.
All right, hold on. 12. Nope. 19.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. So you stand up. He kind of reaches into his robe, and you kind of hear the clinking of coins. It's like he's counting, but the counting goes on for a while. He goes, "There you go. 2,500 gold pieces. We would have offered it to you in platinum. However, we don't really have a treasury here to do an exchange, as I'm sure you understand. The banshee's in the orchard. If she could be put to rest tonight, before the market starts in the morning, that'd be preferable. And best of luck. May the souls in the orchard spare you."
One last thing, friend.
Mm.
What's your name?
That's a unique question. God damn it. I was actually raised by the good halfling folks here in town. I was a bit of an orphan myself many years ago. So I don't know my elvish name. However, they decided to name me Eugene. Yes, I'm aware. It's humorous. So, well, with that, I'm off to bed. I've got a big day tomorrow. I myself, I sell healing scrolls. So if anyone requires some form of scroll of healing, they're spread out across the land. Many times you can find them on job sites. And he kind of brings one out of his robe. And Quirin,
Yep.
looks pretty fucking familiar.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out mine as well and ask him, what does this do?
Oh my. He kind of looks at his, and yours has a red ribbon around it. His has like a pink ribbon. He goes, "Oh, well, see, mine's a simple wound closure. It's we use them out in the logging camp. The red one though, that's for an emergency only. Whoever got that was very wealthy.
But what does it do?
Oh, that depends. I enchant them many different levels. The ribbon just kind of signifies its potency, and red is a very potent healing scroll.
Good to know. Does it revive the dead, or is it just for healing?
The last one of those I made was, there was an elderly fellow. Came through about, 3 months back during the winter time. What was his name? Said he was some kind of stonemason.
If it was a
Some
stonemason, we
Twitch.
probably know them. We probably killed him.
Well, then it might very well be the same scroll.
Good to know. Thank you.
All right, with that, off I go. And he kind of stands up too quick, and you hear like a. He's like, "Oh, my back. Okay. Oh, ooh, not spry like I was when I was 700. Okay." And he kind of
Oh, right.
heads
yeah.
off.
I was
Elves.
like, "Holy
Oh, right,
shit."
elves.
Something a clean elf could say. Oh. If
Do we get
only I
onto the
was
system, right?
400 again.
Yeah. If only I was only 6 centuries old.
Yeah, fuck.
So off we go, I suppose. Zaz, do you need a minute?
No. Standing here during this whole part is really kind of like helped me kind of move
Wait.
past this. Let's go.
It's not.
Before we run off,
Hmm?
I'm sure we all have heard the rumors that, you hear a banshee scream and you die immediately.
Just
Does
don't listen.
anybody...
That
was what
that's
I was
not-
saying.
How do what?
Is there maybe a way that we could maybe stop that from happening? I don't know, is plugging your ears as simple as a solution?
It would have to be something very powerful, because if it gets through that, it would be still lethal.
I mean, I don't believe I have anything that will do that for you.
Karamat, can you do us a favor?
Maybe.
Do you have anything that we could shove in our ears that would stop sound?
He kind of walks up to you, puts his finger in his mouth, puts it in your ear, and goes, "There you go, buddy." Frankly, though, no. Just seeing that you're not having, it's like, no, I really, sadly, don't.
Doesn't even flinch, just stares at him.
Let's go. Fuck it.
All right.
I tried.
All right. Heading through the town, you kind of see people in the darkened windows looking through by candlelight as you leave. You get the feeling that the town agreed to send you on this, and they've been waiting. Heading through the town to the orchard. It's a very dark, very humid night. And as you get to the orchard, you see the mist that was previously there kind of surrounds the trees. What would you guys like to do?
Put my hand on Zaz's shoulder, and then cast Lesser Restoration.
Okay, that's probably a safe bet. Zaz,
Hmm?
you're suddenly sober as fuck.
Aw.
Jarringly.
Like jarringly sober. Like everything's kind of, it's kind of like if you were on like one of those spinning things on the playground.
Yeah.
And you're just kind of spinning and spinning, and then somebody just grabbed it really quick. All right. So you're at the edge of the orchard. What would you all like to do?
I suppose we charge ahead. Is there any place where they said it was going to be, or do we just head towards the middle? Fair enough. I'll lead the
Follow
way.
the screaming.
And I'll just start walking into the mist.
Okay. Alastor,
Yes.
make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Boy. Come on. Not good.
I need you to take 7 points of necrotic damage, please.
No.
We're standing outside of this watching him take damage.
Oh,
He just goes in the mist. It hurts.
it hurts a whole lot. Ow.
Hmm.
Does it feel like burning, or is it just like the
It
essence of
feels.
death?
It feels like. It feels like somebody is slowly peeling duct tape off of you.
You know I don't like that.
Well, I'm just trying to think. It feels like a pulling sensation on your skin that hurts.
It's the mist that's doing the damage, right?
You can go ahead and make a perception check. From what you can tell, he started to hurt when he walked into the mist. Now, I'm going to state here, because I didn't describe it properly, the mist is only in clumps. It's not covering the entire orchard.
Oh.
It's just, but it's mist.
Okay.
So, but there's patches of clarity. It just kind of seems to be like small clouds floating around.
All right. Avoid the clouds. They hurt a whole lot.
If we're okay being heard, I can get rid of the mist. I'm going to say this to everyone.
How?
If we're okay being heard, I can get rid of the mist.
Let us just move around it for now. If we get into battle, we need everybody good. Very strange. I'm gonna step in away from the clump.
Okay. Just kind of walking around the mist,
Yep.
I assume? Okay. So as you all begin to head into the orchard, avoiding the mist, the fog, a sound begins to reach your ears. The sound of a woman crying. And as you head deeper and deeper, the sound gets louder and louder and louder. Until finally, amongst the row of trees, you see a white shape of a woman sitting on the ground, just crying. What would you all like to do?
How far is she?
That's a great question. I'd say she's like maybe 100 feet away from you.
All right, guys, what's the plan?
Well, from what they said, it is her soul that is, or her essence that is turned into this creature. So, it is
Did we talk
possible
to
that.
it?
That's what I was thinking. Is that it's possible that she's not some senseless monster. It couldn't hurt.
Hello there.
No response.
No, that didn't work. Did we get closer? I'm fine.
I'm sorry,
Oh.
can you guys hear that?
No.
Nope.
It's
No.
pouring rain. It's pouring rain.
Yeah, it's
I
a
can hear it a
torrential
bit
down-
when you're talking.
Yeah, it's a torrential downpour here. Ooh, thunder and lightning. Tonight is the night, everybody. Tonight is the night for a banshee fight.
I'll get closer, weapon drawn.
Okay. About how close are you getting?
40 feet.
Then 40 feet. Okay.
we just got to get rid of it, right? We don't have to kill it necessarily.
Are you all moving in closer?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
I'm in the back.
Okay.
Better be.
Are you all like in a straight line? What's the marching order? Just so I'm aware here.
Me first, obviously.
I'm in the back.
I'll kind of flank alongside Alastor.
Okay.
I'll be behind them.
Okay, and then Zaz and Quirin in the back.
Yep.
Okay. You're about 40 feet away to Alastor. What would you like to do?
We don't need to fight you if you'll reason with us.
Nothing.
Can I
Still
ready it
just
actually?
fine. You certainly can.
With we didn't get a response from Alastor, so I'm gonna ready command if we hear anything or if we see the banshee. Like we reckon.
Command.
Yeah.
Let me just quickly read that somewhere.
Oh.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay, so it's like suggestion, but harder.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and it's one word. I see. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Do I have to prepare the word, or can I like wait until I activate the spell to say the word?
Wait until you activate the spell to say the word. I'm gonna say.
Can we
I'm
help
going,
you?
I'm gonna ready Searing Smite for if she moves and looks at us and tries to attack.
Okay.
Why are you here? Why can't you move on?
No response.
I believe we've gotten rid of all of our options. Let's do this. And I will go ahead and attack her with.
No.
Just
Okay.
running forward and going for Searing Smite.
Yeah, sure. No one's said anything or done anything otherwise. So
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
God. Not good. 11.
As you bring your greatsword down, the figure vanishes, dissipates. Fog begins to coalesce around you. As I now give you a visual aid.
Yes, baby.
So I'm just sobered up like that, like just real
Just
quick?
like boom, you're sober.
God.
Like like if the police walked into a party.
Yeah. Oh, hello, everybody. Tell me when you're all in
It's
the
always
map.
that last chunk.
I'm in.
I'm in.
That's
I'm not.
fantastic. Looks good.
Just wait for Zane here. A little bit
All right,
harder.
I'm in.
You're in?
I'm in.
Okay. So, Alastor, you've just taken a swipe. The figure's gone.
My sword is still bathed in flame.
Yes. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm still pulling my spell.
Can I look around and see if I see any movement or any
Okay.
strange pale women?
Perception check. Quirin, Zane, you two doing anything?
I would like to do a perception check as well.
Okay, perception check.
Yeah,
Zane?
me too.
Perception check. So we got Zaz and Alastor at the ready.
Oh, this is not. Oh, this is not good.
No.
Oh man, I wanna do something else, but I think I used my
Come
turn.
on, Michelle. Better than us.
Better.
Well, allow me to do something real quick here.
Murder us.
Ha!
Oh no, Darkest Dungeon? No.
1 hour extended.
Oh no.
So, looking around for the Banshee, you don't see anything in Zane. You feel a shiver go up your spine as you turn around.
Hell yeah.
Excellent.
Oh, she looks
I need
pretty
you to all roll for initiative, please.
She's kind of hot.
Finally, I'm Oh, I'm not last. Damn it.
Hey!
Oh!
Oh, fuck, no. This is a TPK. This is a TPK, guys.
Oh, fuck.
Hold on, my spell.
Oh my god, no. Oh my god, no.
Before we start this, I really need to pee. We're back.
All right, go pee while I'm writing down the initiative order here. Oh my god, guys.
It's going first, isn't it?
No.
I blame the bot.
Oh my god.
I gotta go through and I don't think Nemo's still all these rolls, by the way. Forgot about these.
Need to outnumber it. On the positive, we outnumber it. And
Not for long, I'm assuming.
Oh, you're all gonna die tonight.
Oh yeah, that's
Man,
great
if
to come back to.
If there was any, I thought you were gonna like disconnect there, just laughing.
Octavius has an out. Whatever.
All right. Top of the round, Zaz, you're up. What would you like to do?
So, with that ready spell, does that take up
Yes.
my action?
You're ready. Yes, it does. Well, no. So you can cast it now
Okay,
because top of the round. So
cool.
she did catch a surprise round due to the two fails out of the 3.
Mhm.
That's how I did that. So
Okay.
yeah, it is a full turn. You have everything at your disposal.
I'm going to command it to flee.
Okay.
Which is just getting away from me as fast as it can, by whatever
Let's see
means.
here.
And it'd be a wisdom 14.
Wisdom 14.
Yep.
Oh, that's a success.
Worth a shot.
Success of what? Yeah, success of like 15, just barely. Okay. Anything else from you, Zaz?
Well, it's my turn, so... yeah, I'm gonna cast... I'm gonna cast blindness on it.
You've cast 2 spells. You can only cast 1 spell per turn. She got the surprise round, right?
So that readied spell does count on my spell then.
Yes, so that would be as your action for that turn. What the hell is going on here? What the fuck? I don't even have... Sorry, YouTube has just sent me like 6 push notifications, but I don't even have a browser open. The fuck? Okay, sorry about that.
In that case.
Back the fuck up.
Okay,
And then my turn there.
guys. It's now the Banshee's turn. And the Banshee is Zane. As you turn and look into her blackened eyes with black tears just running down this ghostly white figure, she opens her mouth and just wails. I need everyone except for Zaz to make a con saving throw.
Is this a spell or magical effect?
Yeah?
Damn it.
What are we rolling?
Con saving
save.
throw.
Oh shit, hold on.
Okay.
Oh, 10, no!
That's bad.
I'm gonna die again.
Oh no. So. Okay. What did everyone roll? Alastor an 8, Mo a 22, Quirn a 10, Zane a 12,
Yep.
Quirin and Alastor.
Yep.
How much?
You're reduced to 0 hit points. And with that, those who are still up, you notice from the edge
Oh god.
2 small wisps begin moving towards the bodies. That's gonna end the Banshee's turn.
Is this where I cast Hellish Rebuke?
I believe it would have to be on you if it... Oh, wait, hold on.
I think
One
it'd have
second.
take damage, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah,
actually,
it's
yep.
damage,
Those
yeah.
who... Sorry, I forgot the second half of Whale. those who succeeded, which is Mo and Zane, you each take 6 points of psychic damage. Now would be the point to use Hellish Rebuke, Michelle. Let me just quickly bring that up. Hellish Rebuke. Is it still what you're intending to do?
Yes. Question mark.
Makes a Dex saving throw. Okay. She fails that with a 2. I don't even need to know what your DC is. So roll. It's 2d10 fire damage.
Not plus anything because I'm not holding the rod, right?
No, this wouldn't be plus anything.
In
even
general.
with the rod. Yeah, so it's just 2d10. 11. Okay, decent. As she kind of wails, all of a sudden these flames and her eyes kind of grow wide, and, just, and it's a tortured scream. That is going to end the Banshee's turn. With that, Zane, you are up. What would you like to do?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, jeez, Lordy, jeez! I would like
gonna
to...
die.
I get 30 feet of movement, right?
Yep.
Okay. I want to be here.
Hey.
Hey. And I am going to do a cool-ass JoJo pose and point directly at the Banshee.
Okay. Then do it.
And I'm going to say, I suggest that you leave this place forever.
Ooh. Okay, let me look up suggestion. Just make sure. What is your spell
please.
save DC, Michelle? It's on the
you
last
mean-
page.
It's on the last page?
Yeah.
15. He's getting up!
You son of a bitch! And with that, she kind of looks and she just fades away.
I would be so fully erect right now.
Oh my fucking god.
Go on, get. And she got.
Get out of
All
here.
right, Zane. Anything else?
Fucking Texorcist.
I just fucking
Go on,
fall to
Ian.
my knees. I fall to my knees, astounded that that fucking worked.
Yeah, me too. All right, Zane, your turn's up.
Yeah.
Mo, you're the only one alive.
Baby.
What's left?
Okay, just 1 second. I just gotta check held items I have. Yes!
Okay.
I am going to calmly. That's Quirin, right?
Yep.
Walk over to Quirin and give him my last healing potion.
Beauty. How much?
So that's just a regular healing potion.
That's a 1d4 plus
2d4
4.
plus 4. 2d4 plus 4.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna stand in front of it.
2d4 plus
Oh,
2.
am I supposed to roll that?
Yeah, it'd be you.
Okay.
Fuck's sake, Zane.
You boy, back up to 10. Same as last night.
Okay, Mo, does that end your turn?
No. I've got how much? Wait, I've moved a bit.
And you've used
Where
your
did I
action.
No, but
You've moved 20 feet.
Okay, so I've got 30.
Yep.
So I'm gonna try and move closer to Alastor so that
Okay.
I can get in the way of these will-o-wisps. That's it.
Okay. Zaz, you're up. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go my full speed. Gordon's, is he up? You use
He
the
is
help-
up. Yes, he is up. Let me remove that. My apologies. Quirin is up. Yes.
Okay, and then from here, I would just cast Moonbeam.
Okay, where?
At the Will of the Wisp, just to like the east of us. Because now it looks like the Will of the Wisp has an angry face.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. So with that, it's the Will of the Wisps. Well, you put Moonbeam onto it, so that counts as entering it for the first time.
Mm.
So that's a saving throw. My apologies. What's the DC on that?
14, con.
14. Con. What is a con for a wisp? Let's figure. Wisp. Oh, just, okay.
I was gonna say it's a spirit.
That's a natural 5.
Radiant damage. 5.
Okay, 5. Okay. And let me just double check their health here. Okay. So there's a kind of a Let me just do a bit of math here. Okay, so the wisp hurts. Now it's the wisp's turn. Huh. So the wisp succeeds in the con saving throw that time. For the start of its turn.
Okay.
The wisp is going to move to Alastor.
Takes 4 damage.
Yes. Just move this here. And Alastor,
Yeah.
they are going. One of them, because this can only happen once, is going to use.
It hasn't reached my turn yet, has it? Or have you skipped it?
Nope, it has not reached your turn yet.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh wait, are you talking about the half-orc thing?
Yeah.
Then yes,
Okay, then
it
I'm
has passed over. I see what you're saying.
I'm going to use my relentless endurance.
Yep.
And
Come
come
back
back,
with
to
1 hit
one
point.
health.
So the Will of the Wisp that saves us here. Each are going to make. The first one's going to make a melee spell attack against you.
Okay.
It's a 23.
Definitely hits.
Yeah, and that's
Well, at least I didn't get that death saving throw.
that's 9 points of lightning damage.
Yeah, I'm out.
Okay. State. The second Will of the Wisp is going to use its bonus action first, and it's going to cast Consume Life. I'm going to read this to you, so
This
you're
doesn't
aware.
sound good.
As a bonus action, the Will of the Wisp can target one creature it can see within 5 feet that has 0 hit points and is still alive. The target must succeed on a DC 10 Constitution saving throw against this magic, or die.
Oh,
Alastor,
Are
I need
you
you.
fucking kidding me? Whoo! On a DC 10 Constitution saving
Yes.
throw?
Yeah.
Oh, these rolls have not been good.
There is contingency plans. Please.
If my arm was any longer, it would have hit the ceiling.
Woo!
All right. It's going to end the Wisp's turn there. Zane, you're up. What would you like to do?
Goodness me. What's my range?
If it's for Eldritch Blast, it's in range.
Yeah, it's for fucking Eldritch Blast, because I used up all my spells.
Both beams at one, or one with each beam?
Both beams at no, one beam, one at each.
Okay. So go ahead and roll to hit twice. Just be aware these are will-o-wisps. So.
Sorry, standards +4, right?
Yes. So the first one, we'll say it's at the one north of Alastor.
Okay.
Doesn't hit. Goes a little wide, right by. Second one. Doesn't hit. Goes wide again.
Well, they are
These-
wisps.
And they're very, very small. Anything else from you?
Nope, that's it.
All right. That brings us to Quirin. Quirin, what would you like to do?
I am going to stand up, Take
Okay.
out my
that's half
movement.
your movement. Yep.
and then use a healing word on Alastor.
Oh,
Okay.
my God.
A healer that heals? What is
Woo!
this witchcraft?
The alternative is we just watch these will-o-wisps take out your soul.
That's 7 points for you, Alastor.
As funny as this is Corey's second character. So.
Yep.
First time I killed your mind. This time I'm taking your body.
I really like this character, guys. Come on.
Hey, this is why I healed Quirin first, Corey.
That's a fair
It's not out
point.
of selfishness.
Let me take that big X off of you there, buddy.
And I'm gonna turn around behind here.
Who's first in the order? Who's
And I can't heal myself.
Okay. Quirin, anything else from you?
Nope, I'm good.
All right, Alastor, you're up.
I'm pumping all 25 points of lay on hands into me.
Okay.
So I will have. How the fuck? I guess I'll just heal 25 points.
Okay.
Okay, so that's my action. Or wait. As an action, yeah, that's my action. As a bonus action, I was gonna disengage, and I'm like, wait a minute, not a rogue. I would have lost concentration, so there goes that spell. I guess I'll just attack the one that tried to steal my life.
That's the one to the east. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
22.
22 hits.
Thank God. Alright. Sick. Oh shit. 6. 12 damage. Okay. And then I'm going to use my movement to get the fuck out of there. And I will take an attack of opportunity.
Nope.
Oh.
It's a wisp.
Oh, okay.
No.
It missed it at me.
Actually. No, you're not quite in the mist yet.
Oof. Oh god!
Oh, you guys just realized! There's mist on the map! This is not supposed to be an easy encounter. God fucking damn it, Zane! Alright.
Thanks,
Mo.
Zane.
Mo, you are up. What would you like to do? Good talk.
Sorry. No, sorry. My sister walked in. I didn't realize I muted my mic. Or unmuted my mic. That consume life. Is that unconscious creatures, or can it do that to anything? that's living?
Creatures, well, as far as you know, it could be anything.
Bells.
I'm gonna hit it.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Um,
19 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
oh, I hate when I forget all these numbers.
Well, it's been a week, right? So 6.
6.
They're fucking wisps, guys. Like,
They can steal your soul.
it fucking vanishes. All right. As you slice through that last wisp, Mo, looking past the trees,
Oh, fuck.
Time to ski-daddle.
suddenly the orchard lights up with a spectral blue light as all these wisps suddenly begin to rise out of the ground. Top of the round, Zaz, what would you like to do? These wisps are not in initiative order, but I'm going to go down the list just so for the sake of making this nice and organized.
What's the area that we came in from? Like, which way back to town?
Oh, west.
Oh,
But
fuck.
of course.
Just give me one quick second here.
Yeah, for sure.
Back the way you came.
Hmm.
Yeah, metagaming wise, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Time to ski-daddle, boys.
I've watched Crit Roll. I know how these wisps work. Also, we
Oh
want
yeah,
to
he
burn
did
this
do
forest.
Yeah, he did do wisps, didn't he?
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think they'd like us burning this forest down.
There's a little
like
tuft
my-
of the wisp, like, right here, right?
Of the smoke?
Of the smoke, sorry.
I'm gonna say, for the sake of this, the wisps on the map right now are just to represent a greater concentration of wisps. So, currently, your movement, I'm just asking what Zaz's course of action is. You don't have to follow the typical Dungeons and Dragons battle turn. Your movement
Yeah, no, sorry.
and stuff.
I meant the mist that keeps damaging people. This little, like, tuft right here, is that actually, like, part of the mist?
Yeah, I'm gonna say if you want to run around the mist and through it,
Hmm.
then that's all you have to say. You don't have to use the map anymore. It's just
Okay.
it's just a visualization.
Cool. In that case, I'm just gonna move there to my full speed, and I'm gonna cast Thunderwave to try and dissipate some of that fucking mist.
Okay.
15-foot cube originating from me. If anything's within range, but nothing is, they'd have to take a con save to like avoid it.
There we go.
Did I just
Try to
watch
find-
the mist move?
Yes, you did.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's how good my maps are, motherfuckers.
Oh,
Damn.
dang.
It clears the mist.
Oh, fuck.
What are y'all guys all doing? I'm gonna say we're out of initiative order because there's a fuck ton of wisps.
Get the fuck
Well,
out of here.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
As
let's go.
as Quirin is running by me, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna touch him and
Easy enough.
cast Cure Wounds.
All right.
How much?
I gotta find it. Actually, that's not too bad. It's do I roll this? I guess I would roll this. Yes.
Yeah.
It is 14 points,
Beauty. Back up to max.
and then yeah, getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just get the fuck out. All right. Gonna say for the sake of this, you guys all flee, and there's an epic Scooby-Doo chase scene with wisps.
Yeah. Rock these rockin' risps.
Rock the rookie wrist. Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Oh god.
So-
this
That
is-
was too
Can-
quick.
Jordan, you're on point.
So congratulations to Zane for completely neutering an entire encounter I've been building up for weeks.
Beauty.
Fuck that one. Oh my god.
That almost fucking wrecked us.
I
And that is why I said what I did before.
I didn't have blindness or deafness.
All right, with that, guys, I think we're gonna take another short break.
Okay, cool.
Let's pause that. Oh.
Oh, my heart!
Cora's gonna have to roll another character.
See-
I was very worried. I was like, oh fuck, alright, here we
That
go.
was almost both me and you dead. Holy
Oh.
fuck.
Could have been 4 of you.
Yep.
Man. I'm Corey, first off, I'm sorry.
Ugh.
But I did have to. I can't just give you plot armor. Like
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's
okay. Like that's why I'm there. I'm like fuck.
I was thinking too. I was
All
like,
of-
I just talked to Tanner about backstory stuff the other day. God damn it!
Yeah.
all of the other con saves that I've rolled recently have been shit. I was like, oh god.
Alright, give me 1 sec, guys. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll be right back.
Is there anybody watching, John?
You Maddie Camp Bro, Attack on Snacks, and I don't know if anybody else is.
Hi, Snacks.
That almost sucked. Real bad.
Oh. Yeah, that's why I was looking down and I was like, ooh, 1 potion of healing left. I was like, at least Quirin can bring people back from the dead. If he wants to, it's his choice, but at least he can.
That was rough.
Yeah. But banshees are one of those creatures that you like, you go into it regardless of what you are, and you're like, yeah, this can like instantly be bad.
Instantly bad. Fucking clutch. I'm gonna go get some snack. Be right back.
Man, I was so worried I was gonna have to fucking kill Alastor.
Hey guys, I'm Dacrin. Remember me? I'm back all of a sudden. Oh, hey, there's
That's pretty good, actually. That'd be funny.
Come on up. No, come on up.
The good news is I think John purposely waited until he had access to Revivify. So I don't think it would have been a permadeath.
And that's what I was saying. That's what I was just saying. I was looking and I was like, I've got like a little list of stuff I've got here on my desk, and I was like, 1 potion of healing left. I was like, at least John can bring people back from the death. If he chooses to, it's his own thing, but oh. And I was saying, like, banshees are one of those things that you've got to realize, like, they're not good.
No, it's one of the few things in the monster manual that's challenge rating is horribly misassigned.
Well, yeah, like, and that's why I kind of like, I didn't expect you to give the out that I was thinking of, because everybody's read some sort of tale with banshees where they stick beeswax in their ears, because banshees and sirens. And I was like, hey, if he lets us do it, okay, but
Hawkeye, get off my computer.
Yeah, that was I can't believe that entire fight was just completely neutered.
I'm so proud of myself.
hell yeah.
Props. Big props.
Michelle, you're the best.
It's a good thing I still have more for tonight because that fight was supposed to go a lot longer. Now I know
Michelle,
I'm
give
at-
yourself a great big. You're the best. MVP of the night.
And that was cool too. I did the JoJo pose and the point and everything.
So, just a bit of metagaming here for you, Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
You're aware suggestion only lasts 8 hours, right?
Yup.
Meaning she's going to be back tomorrow night.
And we get a second payday.
No. We get the fuck out.
We're leaving tomorrow.
Yep, dealt with that banshee. Okay, thanks, bye.
Yeah, we'll be like, hey, we took care of it, and then we'll get the rewards.
As
and
far
we'll
as the
leave.
rest of the party knows, we all
Wait.
think it's gone. Zane is the only one that
I have a-
knows.
Metagaming, I have a question, Tanner.
Yes.
So she used suggestion to tell her to what flee and
Leave forever.
leave forever.
Yes.
So we can assume that that is what the banshee is currently doing, right?
Yeah, best of its abilities. Yeah.
So like, can the banshee just like, because it only really appears during the night, the time that it would spend tonight fucking off, can it just bamf back tomorrow night? Like that, I guess that's a you question.
Zane would know that's probably what's going to happen.
Yeah. That's what I figured, but I was just like, like, because its body is here, but like, oh.
That's the thing is with Zane there. Zane, you kind of have to play it like how Liam plays Caleb. With Liam doesn't know, but Caleb certainly does. Type thing, right? So even though as a player you might not know the answer, your character would, and I can tell you what your character knows. So with suggestion, to answer Scott's question, yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. Can't
That's
believe
what
you
I
fucking neutered that though.
I
That was a fight of two rolls. That's what that was.
No.
Because had the Banshee succeeded on that saving throw, Zane would have been out of spells, and then the fight would have gone as I planned it. You bitch. And then you're gonna pay for that one. And then had Alastor died. Oh. Ooh. We might actually get to the market today.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna take a piss and then hopefully we can get back to it and go from
Yeah.
there.
John,
Yeah.
have you ever seen those clips of like people performing where like they shove their fist up in the air, kind of like Freddie Mercury-esque?
Yep.
That is what I did when Tanner got up. I was like, "Oh." And just for everybody that's listening, and everybody that will listen to this on YouTube, it's, we create these characters and whatever, but it's kind of like when you read a book and you kind of get invested. There are those moments where you're like, oh no, like I don't want this to happen.
But it's going
And-
to, because I'm a sadistic son of a bitch.
Wait your turn. But like the one thing with D&D is that like to a certain extent you do have a power over those characters, which makes it all the more satisfying and all the more painful. Oh, that was. I know what I'm doing when I get back to the bar.
Yeah, Zaz isn't probably going to be drinking for a while.
Yep,
Mo needs a drink.
just gave away the farm there, eh, Saz?
Yeah.
Did he say anything about the farm?
Yeah, the farm was named Ravnica.
Oh, okay, that's what. Yeah.
It's a pretty big farm.
Yeah. So, show of hands, who here as a person knows what Ravnica is?
Hand.
Hand.
Okay.
Really?
Half hand. I kind of.
Half hand. 3 fingers.
Ah, my hand!
Well,
Michelle,
kinda,
do
kinda
you
one
know
of
what
those
Ravnica
half fists.
actually is?
No.
Okay. I'll let you discover that in your own time. It's... Oof.
Metagame talking. I'm surprised you went with Savra. I kind of would have expected Vraska.
Yeah. I was kind of... I had to do a very quick Google search.
Yeah, you went Old Blood.
Yeah.
Fucking Dev Karen.
I guess we all metagaming. I guess we all know how Zaz got here.
How?
How?
A portal?
That's a
Other
legitimate question from Jordan.
dimensions?
How?
Well, come on. The unicorn, the evil elephant creature. Those puzzle pieces kind of fit.
Maybe. Waiting on just Corey.
I think just Korea.
Yep.
Oh god, what is this? Probably Jordan. Oh no.
What?
Zane. Oh no, just
Oh, the random fun thing?
Michelle. Oh.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Okay. So now that everyone's back, we can get back into it. Haha, segues. All right. So you're fleeing from the Bone Orchard. Where are you guys going?
Mo's going to the tavern.
Yep. Just heading back to your lodgings.
Yeah.
So as you head back through town, you're kind of at a sprint, and as you reach town, you kind of slow down to a walk. And as you walk into town, you look and you see someone turn in the window and look as you leave. And you just see a man's face, and he kind of nods, and just you see from behind the window just a. And as you're walking through, you kind of get a similar response from everybody. Everyone's shocked to see you back so quickly. The DM's shock that you're back so quickly. As you make your way through town, you head to the tavern. Still empty. You walk in, and Karamat looks at you and goes, "Oh, you guys get lost. Orchard's to the east. It's not
We're
hard to
done.
find. You're what? Sorry."
It's finished.
I don't think I quite understand. It's finished?
It's gone. Your problem is gone. Now give me a drink, please.
Kind of just staring at you, reaches, pours a drink, puts it down, and goes, "So you're done? What did you do?"
Asked very politely for it to leave, and it did.
We
Really?
banished it.
That's more believable. Huh.
I was
look
trying to
at
make us
Zane.
sound more badass, Mo.
Who did that?
Point to Zane.
We all look over
I
at
look
Zane.
at Zane.
Well, the horny guy.
Excuse me?
You got horns. Therefore, you're the horny. You see, is a term that means you're sexually aroused, and it also means that you have horns. So I
don't think our friend is one for the
Zane.
pleasures of the flesh.
Zane
Oh.
thinks he's funny.
I can hear you.
Ah!
Hey, yeah, all right, it landed. Excellent.
What was
thank
that
you for-
sound? That was awful.
I think that's called laughter.
No, I've heard laughter before. That
Oh.
was something terrible.
Oh. On point with the memes. All right. All right. Well, I guess I'll pass the word on tomorrow morning.
I think
not-
it's already there were people clapping at us?
Oh yeah, they're probably pretty happy that they can go pick the fruit in the orchard at night when they're done all their work. You know, it's kind of it's free food. It's
I begin to polish off that drink.
make a con saving throw.
I choose to fail it.
I choose to get drunk.
Yeah, I can do that.
Actually, within the rules, he can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. Make a
Huh.
wisdom saving throw.
I repeat the last.
All right.
Wait, can you choose to fail it? Anyway, go on.
He's letting it take him. I'm gonna say for the sake of this, yes, because you can choose to fail a saving throw.
The only type of saving throw I want to fail.
Polishing it off, you feel two hands on your shoulder, and you look over to your right. You see the red hair of your father. You look over to your left, and you see the elderly, softer face of your mother. Before they vanish like Thanos style into the wind.
Damn it.
But,
Caramel, I do have I
yeah.
have a question about the corpse fruit.
uh-huh.
Do you get the same effects from eating it as you do consuming the cider?
No, as far as I know, it's just if you ferment it.
Are there any other sort of effects if you just eat the fruit?
People say it's got healing properties.
Oh, interesting.
Ah,
Well, I suppose round a cider for me, and yeah.
all right. So everyone gets around. He just pours out a round of ciders for everybody. And he kind of goes about his business.
I'm gonna push the cider to like the center of the table.
Same.
I'm good.
Light up with my cigarette.
I just pull one of those towards me to replace the one I polished off.
And I'll
Nope.
take the other one, I guess.
Okay. Is there anything you guys wish to do tonight?
I'm gonna try and make the cider work for me this time.
I've got a conversation with a ghost that I would like to happen
Okay.
if they stick around long enough.
All right. So, Alastor.
Yeah.
You're choosing to get drunk. You're choosing just
Yes.
to pound it back and choosing to fail.
Yep.
So as you kind of let the haze of the alcohol take you, you look across the bar, and sitting in a chair that wasn't sitting there before is a large, brown-skinned orc. Heavy set, thick shoulders, large tusks from underneath. Kind of turns and looks at you and continues sitting, just stares, and slowly fades away.
Do I know who that was?
No.
That is not what I expected. How often can we do this? Because that's very perplexing to.
You can do it most of the night.
That's the plan. Till I can no longer do that.
Okay, so you do it another time. Same orc.
I'll go over and sit at the table that he's sitting at.
Okay.
Who are you?
Just kind of stares you down. And who are you?
That depends on who's asking.
Just kind of glaring at you. Aguk.
Do I know this name?
Nope.
Does the name Strabok ring a bell? I'm sorry, I'm asking that to the orc. I kind of dropped the accent.
Mm-hmm. No. Kind of looks over at you. Your symbol. Pointing to the bellows. What does it mean?
It's my holy symbol. It is what I cling to from burning my old life and rising from the ashes in the new one.
For whom?
Bahamut.
Kind of turns. My lineage follows dragons. Pathetic.
Am I your lineage? Am I related to you?
Kind of looks over and smiles. Distantly.
Much better than Bane.
Agreed. Bane cast Groosh to this plane. Sentenced us to death.
I'm doing everything in my power to send him away forever. Along with the ranks of Akron.
Cute.
To be honest, this is not the person who I thought I'd see after drinking this.
Sorry to disappoint.
No disappointment here. Is there anything you want to ask me?
Kind of pauses for a second. Are the dragons gone?
I know that Bahamut is still here. Bahamut is with me. But as far as other dragons, I don't know. What don't you like about dragon?
He fades away.
I'll look back at the group. I think I saw my dad.
You were talking to thin air. It's weird.
Is that what I look like?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna. Oh, go ahead.
That is some thunder on fucking your end.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Woo!
Mo,
Yes.
choosing to fail as well.
Yes.
You see your father sitting across the bar.
I walk over.
You're older.
Yes.
I've been gone a while then.
I don't know how long. There are still many things that I'm not sure of. Pieces that aren't quite there. But I at least have an answer to a question that I've been wondering for a long time.
Did I ever tell you the story of how I beat a man to death in a bar just like this one?
Yes, as I remember, you beat him to death with your wooden leg.
Kind of looks down, and Mo, you notice that the spectral leg ends just a little south of the knee.
I did love
Yep.
that story,
Mm,
but
damn good story. We all have stories.
I had,
What's yours?
after everything that happened, I woke up and somebody had traded me to the fighting pits, and I spent a while there, and eventually was just released one day, and I've been traveling. I told myself that I'd never go back, but I have an answer now, and
That is like the perfect addition. Sorry.
I know that you two are no longer here, but I have another purpose now. There's still something else about that night that I must get the answer to. What can you tell me?
Just released from the gladiator pits. It's a miracle. If I recall, miracles are usually performed by some form of guardian angel. And he vanishes.
I walk back.
Anybody else?
Nope.
No, I'm good.
Zaz?
I did
Okay.
mine already.
Zane, you're good?
I'm cool.
Okay. That thunder, though.
That
Yes.
was perfect.
Oh, so good.
All right. So with that, you're all fairly inebriated. What would you all like to do?
I'm gonna stumble upstairs and pass out haphazardly.
Okay.
I'm gonna go see if there's more soup.
There is.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Caravat brings you another thing of soup, yeah.
And I'm gonna try and get a small cask of that ale.
Okay. I'm gonna say, yeah, you can get a cask of it. Just, he kind of looks and goes, I am gonna have to cut you guys off kind of soon. Stuff's a little difficult to make. Take some time, and
You should also
With,
save some. My mother will try and take it as well.
Oh, your mother left.
What?
Of course she did.
You guys went out, and she kind of stumbled down and said she had some stuff to do, and yeah, she left. I'm not gonna stop her. She hurled me out the fucking door. Big woman.
What does she always make things difficult?
Did she say anything about where she was headed?
Something about communion in the lake. I don't know.
Is there a lake nearby?
Oh, there's the Jade Basin, yeah. It's about a day's travel from here.
God.
Maybe more.
Maybe we can go there, try to stop her from whatever she's doing.
Your funeral. She said she might be back. Said something about watching her son. I don't know. I assume that's you. I don't think it's horny guy, but
She did say that she wanted to browse the market.
well, she's not gonna be back in time if she's heading out to the Jade Basin.
It is a day's
What about
travel,
the-
yes?
What about the lake that we were at? The one that the children go to?
That is a river.
It's more of an offshoot of the river. It's not really a lake. Nothing fancy in there. Jade Basin's got all sorts of things. Sometimes it talks to you.
Quirin, could she be doing this for some sort of religious reasons? Are you...
Not one that I've ever heard of. We are from the mountains, not down here. But, what time is it now?
At this point, probably about 10 p.m. Quirin,
Yep.
make a religion check.
Yep.
This is a high DC, just so you're aware.
22!
Oh, the DC was 20.
Hey!
You've heard stories of your tribe seeking out communion in the south, like going on like full spirit travel south in Dragontail Coast to this like southernmost points to speak with the water. And they typically come back not with new knowledge, but learnings of the past. Very in-depth learnings of the past. And that's typically where the history books that your tribe got their knowledge from.
Yep. Well, since that's the case, I suggest we go get our money, trade items, and then be on our way very quickly.
Yes.
Well, the market starts bright and early, so you guys could probably only need to be about 12 hours behind her. But if I may make a suggestion. If one of you is going to be speaking with the Jade Basin, with whatever's in the Jade Basin, make sure it's someone on the dumber side.
Gonna look directly. Oh no, he's upstairs. Yeah, I'm gonna look just directly up the stairs, like, okay.
Just, whatever's there likes intelligence. The smart ones don't come back. I don't know what it is, but, as a DM, if anyone wants to make a nature check with a super high DC, I can give you a little bit more insight.
I'll take that shot.
Yeah.
I'll
give
shoot
it a
that
go.
shot.
Yeah.
Shooter.
You said nature, right?
Yep. Very high DC. Ooh, a +6.
Fuck.
1 sec.
That high roll.
Hey! Okay. All right. Okay.
But man, that's not from here.
It's either ones or 20s, boys.
So everyone who's ever read the Monster Manual, prepare to have your buttholes pucker.
Oh no.
Zaz,
I'm waiting for it.
you're familiar with from traveling through this land, as you have. You've heard stories of an aquatic creature that
Nope.
trying to think the best way to phrase this without giving away the whole farm, but letting you guys take conjectures. An aquatic creature known for enslaving intelligent beings, in hopes of gaining their knowledge. For those who have spoken with this aquatic creature, they're known to have the memories from the beginning of time.
That's fuck. Fuck. I mean, yeah. Carry on.
They're known to be relatively passive unless provoked.
Woo!
It's one of the first things in the fucking manual.
Whew, okay.
Corey, shit.
That's what I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay.
Let's go back to the forest with the banshee.
Fuck it, I'm with the ghost woman.
All right. Fuck.
Yeah, so just send the stupid one in. You're all kind of just staring at me expectantly, like I'm some kind of exposition dump. But you're creeping me out. So if you could all go away now.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay.
I got my answers. I'm happy.
Okay. It's Zaz, Zane, and Quirin who are still up.
I guess I'll go to bed.
Okay.
Go to my room and just start chain smoking cigarettes.
Okay, make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Yep.
As a smoker, I can tell you what's about to happen.
Nothing.
Is that the...
That's
18?
the up.
Okay, you're good. I was gonna say you feel sick as fuck, but yeah.
For some reason, Quirin took to smoking like a fucking goddamn. Look at him.
Like a chimney.
Champ. Akron is very proud of you.
All right, and Saz?
If I'm the last one, I'll finish up my soup and then retire to my room.
Okay. So with that, you can all take a long rest. You went to bed fairly early, about 10 o'clock. Well, I guess that's not early, that's normal. Go to bed. About 6 a.m., you all wake up to the sound of a lot of people talking. There seems to be some kind of distant music playing from somewhere. It seems like there's some kind of crowd outside. And let me change the music because this is not working. Doo-doo.
Market music.
Put that back on. There seems to be a lot of people outside.
I guess it really is market day.
Himself.
Waking up, stretching. It's market day, everybody! Paylor bless us, everyone!
Except for you. Alright, I guess I'll get up and come downstairs, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Okay, heading downstairs. You see there's just a note on the bar that says, outside serving ale.
Okay.
Yep, I'm gonna go him downstairs.
Everyone's heading downstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So heading outside. Usually a very quiet town. Ashbourne is just completely packed. There's stalls and stands set up everywhere. Different colors. There's people picking things up and talking. There's a dull roar. There seems to be some kind of seating area where people are being served food. There's the smell of like It almost smells like circus food. You can smell fried meats, and, fresh baked bread, and other things like that. And there's more people here than you thought lived here, and you're seeing various different faces and different styles of clothing. You're seeing more dwarves than you've seen in the past, and they seem to be dressed in heavy leathers. You're seeing humans dressed in very fine robes, and the like. Welcome to the Ashbourne Market. What would you all like to look for?
I would like to look for either a blacksmith or someone that deals with like arcane things.
Okay.
I'll follow him
Blacksmith
around on
arcane.
that one.
Okay. Zane, anything you're
Both
looking
would
for in
be nice.
particular?
Not really.
Okay. Just kind of at a loss.
Walking around, I guess.
Okay. So as you're all walking around, I need you all to make a perception check, please.
Man, somebody's got a car at the market.
Yeah.
That was perception?
Ooh,
Yep.
that's good. Ooh.
God damn. Fuck off.
God damn.
Nice.
My man.
321s. God damn.
1 second. Huh. Okay. So as
That
you're
long
looking
rest.
around for the stall, Quirin, you're kind of focused. This is a large crowd. You're not overly
Yeah.
familiar with these.
I'm not happy with those.
No, you're looking around. You're a little overwhelmed. The rest of you, as you're looking, suddenly a strange shadow covers over you. As a truck, no, as a truck hits you and TPKs a party. As this shadow kind of flies over you, as if something just soared above you overhead, and as you all turn around and looking on top of the Will-O-the-Wisp Tavern, what you see is about a 5'1" blue Aarakocra, dressed in very puffy clothing, with a very fine three-cornered hat, like a pirate. And he kind of stands up top, and he kind of he's looking down, smiling. He looks at you, Alastor, and gives you a wink, a little smile, and he goes, "Ahem. Me, 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 me." Kind of looks in the crowd, and he kind of snaps his fingers, me, me, me. And as he says me, me, me this second time, it's amplified, as if he's coming through a PA system. And everyone kind of turns, and he goes, "Good morning, people of Ashbourne. My name is Cooper, and I will be robbing each and every one of you completely blind today. As I'm sure some of you are aware, you're kind of tucked in within the walls here, and I've got guards on each side, all the X's, as well as there's a whole bunch of people amongst the crowd here today. So if you could all form an orderly line and drop all your valuables at the base of this here tavern, that's where we're going to end tonight's session."
Oh.
Hi, Cooper.
Hello, Quirin. Not right now. I'm working.
Motherfucker.